Hello, welcome back to Pendulum Color. I almost said Digi-hatching because apparently I've been thinking of that recently. That is because the whole idea of me doing my custom Digimon Color things in its own series is something I absolutely want to do, but I realise with how I'm timing this to be in time for the DDUK meetup, it's probably and how I'm going to be raising several other Digimon alongside it. I feel like that's going to be part of a Digi-hatching series less than its own series. So it'll get its own series eventually, where I'll go through like every evolution and discuss in depth. Let's discuss more info dump, exactly exactly why that Digimon's on the roster and blah blah blah, and what could have been there, stuff like that. But that's all topics for its own series. Today, we have some bad news. We have good news as well, but bad news first. Unfortunately, this Bancho Memamon did die. 74 days old. But this one's still alive. At 81. And he is on like the last of last legs. I'm pretty sure I got a third care mistake on him earlier today. So literally any single one more care mistake and he's done. But he's doing well for a very, very old angry bean. Delinquent bean, that was the nickname he had. 81-day-old Bancho Mamimon. He's still kicking and he's doing good. Unfortunately, in like a week or so, I'm going to have to let him die. Because I need to run this DM20 and my Numamon DM20. I'll explain more in the video, but it's for the DDUK meetup. Obviously this one's being the main part of the tournament, but I think I want to run the other one as a backup for if anyone else needs it. I guess that's the short version of that story. These guys are still kicking around. Injigurumon's still here. And Hexablamon did evolve into Gankumon X. I have a bit of something on my finger. Which, thankfully, isn't car oil. Yeah, because I say I did it, it wasn't really me, I didn't really do much apart from stand around in the chat, but my friend absolutely just helped me with my car engine because there's a small oil leak, take the top of the engine off, gasket out, new gasket in, engine back on top. Should be fixed, might be fixed. There's a little bit of work we have to do with like a tiny bit of leakage somewhere, but it's a later problem. Other things in recent happenings of my life, that was a sentence. The cat, because there are currently 3 cats in my home. The cat that did this, and that, and where is it? Yeah, that, and that. Not that. That was I dropped a saw on my hand. But probably that, to be honest. I don't know. Basically, the cat that's been like super aggressive recently. He was only really aggressive because his male cat not been snipped, so he's been snipped now, and like literally the same day, like when we got him home from the vets, he was still a little bit high, and it was very funny watching him wobble and wander around. But he is absolutely okay now. He's all good, and better than that, he is the most affectionate, non-aggressive. I say he's non-aggressive. He did scratch my nephew yesterday, but he's generally just like super chill cat, and he won't really get angry or moody unless you annoy him. So I guess most cats. I don't know, that's kind of just been most cats I've known. But I also have a cat who is like the least aggressive cat known to man. He doesn't know how to be violent in any manner. But enough about real pets. We're here for the digital pets. Specifically, the Ben Colours. You saw Blastmon last time. Let's shimmy him up there. Hi, Andromon. Hi, Andromon. It's never gonna get old. Never getting old. And wouldn't you know it, he needs training. If you can't tell, I'm in a bit of a bouncy mood today. There is, I think it's nuclear laser or atomic laser, something like that. Pretty cool. Hyandramon was actually one of the contenders for going onto my custom Digimon Color roster. He isn't on there though. I like Hyandramon. I don't know, for some reason the I was introduced to Hyandramon through this device. Through, I think it's like the version 3 egg. Or the version 4, it might be the version 3. I just really liked his sprite. He was kind of cool. But here he is. And of course, in backup we have... Actually, before we do that, instead of going through the battle quest mode, because I'm pretty sure we're still fighting adult levels on there, and it'd be a tad unfair, let's do a connection battle. Yeah, Pendulum, please. 2 ultimates, 2 vaccines, a fairly straightforward fight, assuming the Blastmon has max strength, and I haven't checked even slightly, so as I can't line this up. I'm peeking over the top of the camera on the full screen. There, let's go. I'm great at this, can you tell? Here we go, Blastmon versus Hyandramon. Ooh. Okay, good start, good start. Ooh, down to the wire. Final shot, who's it going to be? Blastmon wins. And Hyandramon's low on battery. Well, isn't that just great? You're going to have to hold on for a minute there, Hyandramon. Because we have stuff to be doing, and hopefully you've got just enough battery left to do everything else that needs to be done. Mugendramon. Have some food. Just thinking, do I even have a charger in here? I probably don't. I definitely don't. That is unfortunate. Oh, there's a camera there. Here's his Mugen cannon. Or Infinity Cannon. Well, a classic. I like Mugendramon. Purely from Digimon World 1. And of course, we're battling him against Mugendramon as well. Battle, not Jogress. Oh, cat has returned to the door. I found that very funny, because you can, if you listen very faintly in the video, in the last one, you can hear him. Oh, as expected, Blastmon lands the first hit. And the second hit. Okay. That was to be expected. But no injuries, and that is good, because now we can accidentally deselect the exact menu we need. Go to backup. Jogress time. Mugendramon. Hyandramon. Jogress. Chaosdramon. Bidoop bidoop bidoop. It's Mugendramon, but painted. This is purely the power of having paint. You know what this means? This means that, like, he's got a layer of paint protecting him from moisture damage, so he's not going to go rusty. And I think it's time for a bit of payback. I don't actually know anything about Chaosdramon, so we're going to look that up in a minute. So, you may be thinking, this is horrendously unfair. Blastmon's an ultimate level, whereas Chaosdramon's a super ultimate. And you would be absolutely right. This is unfair. However, Blastmon's won 2 fights in a row. So maybe he can win a third one. Who knows? Oh my god, he might. He did. He really saw. Ah, super ultimate? Yeah. Not a problem. Take that. Blastmon a complete 3-0 victory. So you guys are just going to sit there for now. And hopefully not run out of battery. This is a very quick video. That means I'm forgetting something. I'm absolutely forgetting something. Okay, we've done some battle, that's fine. You know what this means? This means we have time to look at some of the Digimon we've got. Mugendramon. the digital world's strongest Digimon, whose body is 100% full metal. Yeah, I mean, he is kind of a robot. It was built by synthesizing parts of many cyborg Digimon. So yeah, if you look at his design, you can see Metal Greymon's left arm, you can see Megadramon's right arm, Metal Mamimon's blasters on his shoulder. I'm pretty sure you can see like Andromon's skull things as his knee pads. And I think his head is also made of Metal Tyrannomon and Megadramon also, I think. I don't know, it does actually say in the design and analysis tab, yeah. Megadramon is the helmet and right claw, Metal Greymon is the left claw and chest plates, Metal Tyrannomon is the jaw and chest circuits, Metal Mamimon, 2 of its blasters as back cannons, and Andromon, the shoulder pads, used as kneecaps. I'll be just a minute. I've also knocked the camera over. That was amazing. Can you tell how prepared I am for this? Yeah, see that. And don't fall over again. It is thought that all the cyborg Digimon produced so far were merely prototypes for the completion of Megendramon. Its power is at a level that would overwhelm other Digimon, and it possesses an intellect which boasts incomparable throughput, but is a purely mechanical Digimon which does not share their self-will. So, I guess, yeah, kind of like Andromon. He doesn't really have his own needs or wants, he just serves. Instead, someone planted a program containing evil intentions within the Digicore at the centre of its body, and Megendramon is supplied with infinite power from that malice-filled Digicore. Special move is a Super Dreadnought class energy wave from its 2 cannons, Infinity Cannon. So if we have a quick look at Mr. High Andromon. Because High Andromon is pretty cool, I like him. A ultimate cyborg Digimon that was perfected by improving the incomplete Andromon. The percentage of chrome Digizoid parts which compose its body has increased, and it is impossible to miss the extent of its gains in offensive and defensive power from this. So, yeah, he got stronger. It's almost like he's a higher spec of Andromon. Compared to Andromon... Oh, that was the end of that previous sentence, not the start of a new one. I'm good at this. Additionally, as Andromon, it was incomplete, and by adding chrome Digizoid parts to the biosynapse circuits which govern its thinking, it became self-aware, making it possible for it to execute its objectives. Because it's both a vaccine species and a cyborg, its attacks against virus types not only fearfully accurate but also intense. It's a way to describe the general rock paper scissors dynamic of vaccine virus data. Special move is taking the fission energy emanating from the blue neutron control turbine on its right shoulder and the fusion energy emanating from the red atom control turbine on its left shoulder and combining them with the tip of its hands and firing off a beam which annihilates the opponent. Atomic ray, that was it. I knew it was atomic something or nuclear something. So yeah, Andromon's pretty neat. If you're wondering why I'm like reading these stupidly quick, it's because I am. I don't want to get through these quickly because there's a lot of them. And I don't particularly like spending a super long time on these, but it is also interesting to learn about them. Chaosdramon. It is said that Mugendramon, who was built by combining the parts of many cyborg species Digimon, demonstrated abilities beyond imagination, and that the experiment succeeded. I mean, yeah, Mugendramon is pretty powerful, so I'd call that a success. Adding enhancements to further improve that Mugendramon resulted in Chaosdramon, who possesses a deep crimson metal body. Its body made of red Digizoid, which was repurified from the super metal chrome Digizoid, only to improve its hardness, thus it is able to deflect any attack and destroy anything. So it's just Mugendramon, but more. Also, the version of the program that was set in its Digicore automatically performs improvements to make it even more destructive. Chaosdramon is also the Digimon that is the leader of the Crack Team. Oh, that the leader of the Crack Team primarily employs as its agent. Its special move is a Super Dreadnought class energy wave fired from its 2 Hyper Mugen Cannon. It's Mugendramon, but more. It's bigger, badder Mugendramon 2.0 Giga version. Look at me going off on a complete tangent. I need to look at Blastmon quickly. Because you know what? He's earned it. Seeing as he won against everyone he's fought so far. Hey Blastmon, what is your win percentage? Real quick, this is very 84%. Not bad, not bad. Blastmon, the cool jewel guy. Super heavyweight Digimon with a mineral body. It is clad in hard crystal armor that regenerates when broken and boasts a number of various powerful techniques. So its slowly moving form is the epitome of an impregnable moving fortress. Because of its glittering body and power, it calls itself the most beautiful sublime creature. Not to boast or anything. Its diamond machine gun, which fires off crystals throughout its body like a machine gun. Damn, I'd have never guessed that from the name. Alongside an intense punch, can sweep through hundreds of enemies in one shot, and its diamond hedgehog, which capitalizes on its hard body and great weight, is just it curling up its body and rolling around. So it's kind of similar to Jaggermon in that way, where it can like cut itself up and just barrel into things. There's nothing that can keep its original shape after being squashed by that. Yeah. Crystal Breath is a technique in which it absorbs sunlight into its body, then spews out as an extremely high temperature, high pressure laser. Has a weakness of only being usable in daytime. The destructive power is more than makes up for its fault, so... Solar Beam. Blastmon's pretty cool. Has he appeared in anything else? I know he appeared in the Crossloader. Yeah, Crossloader. Vital Bracelet, yeah, that was pretty much it. Speaking of Vital Bracelet though, let me take this off my wrist. I've currently got Meramon, who is asleep because I took him off earlier when I was doing car work. There we go. It's Meramon. Doing Meramon things. I've been playing around with this a little bit because it's just nice to have, but unfortunately, you see where I've tried to glue this shut and it's just not taking at all. So, new strap time. But I can get that fixed for the next hatch, which I'm going to include the Vital Bracelet in. But again, more details on that later, in the next video specifically. So yeah, custom Digimon colours aren't getting their own series yet, they will later, but for now it's going to be a Digi-hatching thing, alongside some of these. But that's spoilers. I guess, in any case, from the one last surviving Bancho Mamimon, from Chaosdramon, from Blastmon, don't have time to remember it, it's Gankumon X, there we go, and from Ancient Gurumon, and of course myself, and Meramon on my wrist also. Thank you very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.